as Hurricane Maria was approaching, there was no doubt that, it was going to hit the island. I moved to the U.S. in '84 from Puerto Rico. I basically grew up there. Every year I visit the island, and I basically established 2 homes. I have my mom living there in our house, and my mom is 75 years old. She's asthmatic, so not having electricity, not having her air conditioning, her oxygen supply, could have been very deadly for her. My first reaction was to get her on a plane and get her out before the airports closed. But she's been through some of those, and she just never knew that it was going to be this bad. So at least I made sure that she had somebody staying with her. We were on the phone all the way till 30 minutes before the actual impact happened in our town. Once the winds started to pick up, the phone connection was gone. Her companion had the state of mind of leaving a message on her greeting on her cell phone. Basically, she says, it's 9 o'clock in the morning now, and it's getting really bad. I'm going to be losing my cell phone charge soon, but want everybody to know that at this time we're okay. So that was the last I heard about my mom, 9 o'clock in the morning on the 20th of September. At the end, they were just praying that they could just survive. That period of waiting was very, very emotional. You don't know what's going on. You want to hope for the best, but inadvertently your mind takes you to the worst case scenario. She had a friend who was a churchgoer offered to take her 2 towns over on the highway to park the vehicle, and that was the only tower that was actually working at that time. And she was able to make the phone call. It was a quick call, but good enough for us to communicate that she was okay. Good enough for me to tell her that I'm doing everything possible to get you out. I wanted to make sure that she knew that I was going to do everything possible to bring her back. I went from daughter mode to detective mode. I had to get out of that anguish and think differently. So as a detective, I'm very persistent, and I finally got her a relief flight. It wasn't until probably almost 10 days later. So I actually met her here in DCA. Chief the Press, her demeanor was different. Her looks, it's kind of hard to talk about it, but I was glad that she was here. I was glad to tell her she was safe.